Welcome back to Hydroponics. This is episode 16, and I got a little bit of a problem here. So, of course, there's the aphids, but my solution is to snip some of the lettuce sprouts off because there's quite a number of them. If not, just kill the lettuce in general. It is getting to the end of its life, as you can see. This is going to become a bud. And this already is a bud right there. And normally at this stage, it starts to produce less. And it hasn't necessarily produced that much. And these ones are the biggest leaves here. Well, I have my sterilized clippers here, sterilized with alcohol. And we're going to cut off some of the offshoots to more easily contain the aphid infection. And then we're going to douse it in neem oil, and that should work. The only reason why it didn't is because the aphid eggs keep on hatching. So I need to control the spread of them more. Alright, so we're going to start with taking off some of the smaller shoots. So we're going to start off with this one right here, and that one is dead. And we're going to clean off all the lettuce and harvest it when we're done. Alright, well, I'm only cutting the two, and this one is quite infested. There is close-ups of aphids there. And on this leaf here, there's those guys. And then a few guys up there. Well, I don't want to prune too much off, but that is two. So 2 for 2. And the rest I should hopefully be able to manage. I'm going to prune off all the dead leaves, of course. Going to clean off all these as well, harvest them. And just maybe they'll have enough nutrients in them to taste good, because the aphids suck out a lot of the nutrients. That's why they turn the leaves a certain color. For example, this color right here. You see the green? That is the part they have not eaten yet, or the area they have not sucked out the nutrients. But it turns it this pale looking color. Alright, well, it's time to prune and give it a nice little haircut. Okay, now that the leaves are pruned and processed, you're going to spray every part of the plant, including the bottom and the top of it. This is going to get a little bit messy, but hey, it's cardboard, so I don't really care, so long as it doesn't get on the carpet. Alright, well, I'll be back when that happens. Oh, at this point, I might as well pull the plug. As sad as it is, I can't risk further infection of other plants. So I'm going to pull the plug. I'm going to process the leaves for one. I was spraying with a neem oil just a few moments ago, and I kept on spraying, and more aphids got on my hands. They kept on coming and coming. There's so many of them. So I think I'm just going to process it. I know plants cannot feel pain, but if they could, this would be suffering. Having parasites constantly eating away at them. So I'm going to pull it out of the system and process it. This might be the last episode, if not the second to last episode, of the hydroponics system for now, until a new system is planted. But aside from that, I think the main mistake I made was putting in too much nutrients, which multiplied the aphids. As someone commented on my video prior, nutrients attracts aphids, a lot of excess nutrients. And there were not 3 plants in here at the time. There were only 2 that were not even germinated yet and didn't have a supportive root system to absorb all of that nutrients. So when planting, I think that you should only put in enough for one of these big plants until those plants, the small ones that have not yet germinated or not yet gained a root system, should only have enough for this one. All right. And let's see how this goes. I know its root system before was quite massive. And it was quite massive. It is a really nice root ball. Although it's gonna have to go. And then, hang on, this guy right here, you can see the little bits of roots that are coming in. Little bits. And, yup, just as I thought, too much nutrients. That's why there's algae in there. And that's probably what the little specks are. The wire is not clear at all. So that is not my last mistake, nor my first mistake on hydroponics. Alright, well, next episode is probably going to be cleaning the system, because it does need to be cleaned. And next thing to do is to cleanse and process this lettuce. See you all next time.